Okay, back to attic rain. So I have a document here all about attic rain. I'm going to read it out just to explain what it is and what happens if you think you have it. So attic rain occurs when a large amount of frost accumulates on the underside of the sheathing. So this is up in your attic space on the second floor, and framing in an attic space during extreme cold periods. Once the outside temperature increases, the frost will melt and drip down into the attic space, which may result in staining of drywall ceilings on the inside of the home. So let's think about that. So we're up in our attic space on the second floor. That space, it's insulated to the inside of the attic truss, but the outside spot is actually a cold space. Most people don't know that. So when we have temperatures that are minus 50, let's say, and it's been very common here, say the last 10 years, where we'll have a minus 50 for 2 weeks, what actually happens in your attic, because it's a cold space, is that frost accumulates up on the peak. So up on these roof members, you're gonna have frost accumulating. And then what do we see when we always see that? We seem to have these snaps. So we have those cold snaps, and then it will warm up crazy. It'll be like -2, +2. It'll be within that 0 range, right? Where like things start to melt. So we've got our attic truss, we've got our frost up there, and then it warms up. So as soon as it warms up, that frost is gonna start to melt. Now, where the issue comes in is because of fire codes that they deal with the construction too, our roofs are not vented as well as they used to be. And so what happens when that water starts to drip down is there's not enough circulation in that roof system to actually evaporate that water that's there. So it's dripping down and it's going to sit on the insulation, because the insulation is sitting on the flat part of the roof closest to your ceilings upstairs. So the insulation that we use actually helps that water dissipate faster, but every now and then, and actually at Worman Homes, we haven't seen this very often, like maybe 2 houses in the last 10 years. Every now and then, if there's a weak spot in that insulation or in that poly that's separating the attic from the second floor, you would see like a wet spot on your drywall in your ceiling. And that would mean that attic rain is occurring. So if you see that, you're gonna call Worman Homes. We're gonna climb up into your attic and we're gonna clean it up, fix it up. What I like to stress about here is that there is nothing we did wrong in construction. This is part of our climate, and it's part of our building code because of how things have to be done to meet the fire and the energy and all those things. It's just the way things are. So we like to educate our clients about it. So if you see that, you understand Worman Homes didn't do anything wrong, but you just give us a call and we can come take a look. Okay, that's attic rain. I'm gonna start and stop again.